Hello, hello.
Welcome to my world of hell and pain.
Wait, what? You're...
I'm glad nothing happened. Everyone was rushing around. Father has a bad back, but he still tries to keep up. I'm worried about all of you. I'm just very relieved. Meryl.
Wait. So nothing happened, and
You
she's
did
worried.
It, Princess Velvet. The cauldron has been deactivated.
What's going on?
Have you seen the puka with the sword?
Oh, he's still around. He's just resting. You needn't worry about him, though. As far as I can see, he'll be fine.
And you'll
that's
always
good
have
to
a
I'm
booby
relieved
o'clock.
to see that you've come back safely. I'm still nervous that you could have been discovered.
Jeez.
Well, with all that satisfied, it's a wonder that we have to do anything at all. I mean, where are we gonna go from here?
Where are we going to go from here? We're gonna go to the Ice Kingdom.
Yeah.
Yay, Sasquatch hugs! Do you want a Sasquatch hug? Oh, by the way, what's your name?
My name is
something you
Kaz.
need?
I think we're clear on that by now.
What about my name? What's my
Hopefully.
name? My name's Frustrated! That's what it is.
Your name is Kiwi. And my name is, right now, running back into town to buy the one thing that I need for this upcoming area.
Oh,
and
so your name is Moneybags, is what you're saying.
paying dearly for it. Here we go. Yep.
I knew that's what was
Forgot
jingling.
my ice-proof charm from before.
Whenever she jiggles, it's like her boobs are made of loose change and quarters.
Yeah, it's sacks of pennies there.
Sacks.
Skull Ragnanimal silver.
Chock full of sacks of pennies.
That's actually why you hear the, chain...
Such a
Okay.
small ring is the key to Armageddon.
Master.
Will the cauldron remain asleep? Perhaps the prophecy could be mistaken. You must never give the Ring of Titrel to anyone with a lust for power.
Hey, here she is!
What?
Speaking of lust for
Indeed.
power.
This saves us the trouble of having
Well,
to go
lust.
underground.
What do you want?
Bam!
Wait, listen. King Valentine has ordered us to come here.
My grandfather?
Princess, the king is furious.
The customary punishment for disobeying the king is hanging or crucifixion.
Quiet! You have nothing to worry about. The king is a kind man. He said if you'll return the ring, he'll love you again.
He'll only crucify you a little.
Crucify
Princess Velvet.
a little.
I will not let him have it.
Killing her isn't an option. Just steal the ring. Like candy from a babe.
There are too many of them! Run away!
Quiet, old man.
Master!
Whoa.
Worry not about me. Hide the ring where no one will find it.
He has enough of a food level, so you don't need to worry about him.
He has fainted.
Don't let her escape.
He has such a nice voice. I just want to give him a hug, and then he'll probably get kidney stolen.
Yeah.
Kidney.
He was the same dwarf who, very early on in the game, said, "Oh no, the cauldron has lost its glow."
I'm glad you.
Switch hitting as a goblin.
I'm glad you remembered that, Kaz, but I don't really remember that.
Oh, well, I have to...
Hey, friendly reminding
I have to
is
listen
good.
to these things 2 or 3 times, so I get the lines pretty well.
Friendly.
Oh, and they repeat again if I have to, for some reason, repeat the area. Which
Did you have
I
to?
think so far has actually only happened to me with Velvet, where I had to... It was actually too hard, and I had to back out and gain levels and then come back.
Ah, yes, the parry. I love the parry.
Goblins in with this mix is actually pretty neat.
It's kinda...
They offer a good enemy variety.
kind of appropriate, almost. Goblins. Goblins in cold places and under bridges. Best place to fight goblins is out in the cold.
Yeah, especially since sometimes the shop is a goblin. This time it's a dude.
A half-naked maiden on this mountain? I hope I didn't pass out and am hallucinating.
You hope you didn't? That is very unmanly of him.
He's hoping that what he sees before him is real, because it's so insane to think that someone would be on the mountain and dressed as she is, which, to be fair, is pretty insane.
Yeah.
What he does not know is that she possesses the ice-proof charm, and thus can run around as scantily clad as she wishes in the coldest of environs.
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 Full of virons. I am not full of virons because I moved out of my place, Kaz. Yay! It's not so, like, small. It is so nice not to have, like, a terrible infection.
Do you think it was the location that was giving you the sickness?
I think it was the dust, and it was, the cubby. Cubby is mold in Japanese. And also...
the dust.
And also allergy season, where all the flowers everywhere, like, decided to bloom at the same time. So the reason why Japanese are so, like, aware of, like, the changing of the seasons, how they remember everything, is because the seasons here change very, very, very quickly. Oh, that's nice. It finally downloaded. You little motherfucker. We've been having internet difficulties, and I think I'll go into that another time. If I haven't got into it before.
As a trade for the sickness and the dust, I think that's a safe one.
You came all the way up here dressed like that? Do you have any warming medicine? If not, you'll freeze to death up here.
I have some warming medicine for you.
Sit on Papa's lap.
Keep you warm. Keep you warm.
Keep you warm.
You know, I think that's a nice touch. I mean, Velvet doesn't seem to notice. In fact, only Oswald ever seems to talk to the merchants at all. And usually it's because they're sitting there afraid for their lives in his presence.
And he's like...
Which, you know, is fair, because he's the Shadow Knight.
I might kill you. I just might kill you. And they're like, we know we're dead. We are dead. It is fact.
But yeah, here are the shopkeepers making fun of her. But yeah, like I was saying, you can hear her chain noise go, and I was saying that the pennies in her brassiere would be the actual reason for the noise.
It'd be cool if that's where she kept all of her Valentinian gold. All she does is she has this little slot, and she just puts it in. She's like, goodbye.
She would not be the first.
I'm sure that is some
or
sort
even the first person I've known who does that. Geek. Oh, it keeps, change or a cell phone or...
I'm actually talking
whatever.
about, it is like a bank, sir, and you put it in your... Well, we won't go into that.
It's a bank!
It's a bank.
So that's what the Knights Templar were doing.
It's true. Courtly love was very, very strange. You had your wifey, and then you treated everyone almost like a wife. Yeah. Also, you didn't get
in this
hugged by
fight,
Sasquatch.
I'm not doing too well. I got poisoned and just decided to keep on the poison through the whole thing. That was maybe a mistake, but I don't know. I don't think I really could have had time to fix the antidote and drink it and then keep fighting.
Some people, sometimes you can and sometimes you can't. It's just the thing is, oh man, that's really weak. God, she doesn't hit at all.
Well, that time the Valkyrie was blocking, so...
Bleh.
Yeah, no, it's a cute little touch. They put the Valkyries up there, having said earlier that sometimes Odin sends them out to patrol the mountain.
Ah, the souls of the damned. I mean, the souls of the bears!
Well, I count myself lucky that this time the guy appeared in a timely fashion. Too often does he sit and not appear for a very long time.
And waste your time. Stop wasting my time! I love that saying.
Well, with this guy, the fire spirits do really well because he has like single, really powerful hits. I'll probably be able to get out of
Bear.
out of it unscathed. Just have a goblin left to deal with.
Good night, bear. Good night, goblin.
There.
Sleep tight with death.
Did the whole thing without a scratch. She has pretty good range on her attacks too, so she doesn't have the same Oswald. He doesn't the same problem that Oswald
She
had.
doesn't have the same Oswald as Oswald. Remember when I read Aesop's Fables to you last time? Because we were so frustrated, like, the downloading crap with it? Wizards. Wizards cads.
Wizards are not to be trusted. Also, I've learned from my own readings of Arthurian legend that enchanters are very fickle, and even when they come to be your friend, they'll still trick you.
Why?
It's never said why exactly, they just do. They're wizards. They're dicks.
This is the most simple way of explaining the wizardry of wizards.
Let alone simple, it's the only recourse I have to be able to explain it in the least. But, no matter, we're done with wizards here, and
you have
don't have any on the mountain.
hippogriff. But I've never seen a hippogriff on the ground. They've always been flying. It's very strange.
Yeah, they can land like that. Here I'm trying to knock this one out of the air. If you use the up attack on a flying enemy, they'll have to get knocked down to the ground. Even if they don't land, they'll come down. So it's a way to like smack them down and get them back to your level. Alright.
Come on, where are you?
Unfortunately, I couldn't... Yeah, I couldn't be as lucky with this one as I had been with the other.
So you basically ran all around the map. I say it's to the left, but it could be different.
I simply do not know how to make him appear. I think that he can turn invisible and teleport around the map. And what's happening is he's always in a different place than I am, so he just never appears.
That's strange.
And then he'll like be there for a couple seconds and then teleport to somewhere else.
Yeah.
But, you know, I have no way of demonstrating or proving that, really, so it's just a guess.
Did you get a troll molar from this run?
No, I did not get a troll molar.
Those things are so hard to come by.
Yeah, they are. I mean, you kind of have to focus on it or get really lucky like I did with Gwendolyn. You can put on an item that makes them drop more frequently. You can put on a potion that's very easy to create called the Lucky Mix that also improves your drop rate. So there are things that you can do to get more stuff and more possibilities, and really, this is one of the ideal circumstances in which to do it because the enemy that drops it, the one enemy in the game who can drop it, continuously respawns for as long as the mini-boss is not defeated.
And because the mini-boss hasn't shown his face yet, when is he gonna,
Indeed.
When is he going to show his face?
A minute and a half in, he's still not appeared, whereas many of the fights, even against mini-bosses, need not take more than a few seconds. Yeah. But I figured I'd pass my time in the meanwhile trying to steal as much as I could from these guys and possibly luck my way into a troll mode. But to no avail. Well, to some avail, I guess, because I got material and a Baromet seed.
You have a material that's 92. So if you actually, like, alchemy that's gonna be, like, so freaking powerful.
Oh yeah, I mean 2 is really useful for napalm and unlimited power.
There's the bear. Hello, bear. So cute. Bear time, bear attack.
This time I decided to see how well I fare without the fire spirits, and
you fare.
It's not going so well.
You fare
for one because he has the Yetis instead of goblins.
Yeah, you fare unfair.
Again, I do not know what he is doing with this attack, but if he's content to sit there and like take it, I'm content to dish it out.
Yeah, I think it's a type of curse thing, like he leeches. Again, I'm not sure. I play video games, but not very many video games these days.
Yeah, I guess I've never sat around to see what it does, honestly. Because by the time these guys appear, I am so sick of waiting for them. Come on.
And now you get... Then you get a C. How about that?
That's actually a decent time bonus considering how long it took. Maybe they knew. They friggin' knew that it takes forever for those guys to load or something.
It's very particular. Gosh, those little Yetis are awful. They're very annoying. I do not like them.
Well, this time, one single cyclone is enough to deal with them. So, off they go. The larger Yetis are not as difficult with Velvet here because she has the range, and she can just stay like, just outside the reach of their frost breath and still be fine. Who have we here?
Molar? No.
Nope. It's $1.
I got $1 from you! Oh no,
One
here
single
comes
silver.
second wave of gobbos. Gobbos and hippos.
But, you know, here's the theory. You get all of them on one side, deliver the cyclone unto them like the magician or witch that you are.
I don't know if she's a witch.
Just use your hits to finish off the rest. There we go.
If I had David Bowie as like a twin brother, that'd be weird. That mean I would look like David Bowie. Which she sort of does.
I guess.
Gosh. I'll always love you, David
Boys. Always with the little poison daggers. No matter how many times I prepare myself for it, I'm always upset to get hit by the poison.
You're there, Cass. It'll be okay. I can't give you a hug now, but I can give you a hug. Like this. There you are. There is a hug.
Oh, that was nice.
Good. Yes. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm sure the rest of the internet enjoyed it as well. God, man, I'm still pissed off about my internet. It doesn't even matter how many times I think about it. It just makes me so angry. There must be somebody like leeching pornography or something awful. Like, seriously, it should not be behaving the way it does. I'm sure that there's like really, really geeky, computer people out there that are listening to this. I'm probably wondering, well, can you actually go and tell me a little bit more about your problem instead of bragging around like that? And I'll be like, yes.
I don't even want to invite that.
I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't care. I just want it done.
Forget about it.
So,
yeah.
And this is the thing. Japan has the fastest internet. Well, maybe Dubai. I am getting head shakes and nods from Korea does.
Need it for the StarCraft.
South Korea. Yeah, they need it for the StarCraft, Gaz.
As you can see,
aw, yeah.
His soul is with the stars. Why are you here, Jewel Handler? If I dislike your answer, you shall not leave this mountain.
I have been waiting for you. I have been waiting to meet Hindel's friend.
My name is Wagner. Who are you? I must know or I will not help you.
I am Princess Velvet of Valentine.
You are related to the one who created the cauldron that destroys souls. And that jeweled chain.
Hindle last told me. A Shadow Knight from the Fairy Kingdom would soon come to take his life. He knew it all, but he died following his destiny. He mentioned you then.
He died from that jewel. Don't casually dismiss his death. Do you think of us as mere lizards, incapable of shedding tears? You don't seem to understand that my friend's death pains me terribly. It pierces my heart, you witch of Valentine. I could crush your bones and drink your blood, but it would bring me no peace. I curse the misfortune of meeting you here.
Wagner, please wait!
Good.
So, Wagner, ever with the eloquent epithet at his disposal,
He's always very
goes
good at
right after you.
Good at tongues. Is this gonna take you a long time?
Pretty much. No matter how you slice it, Velvet just does not deal that much damage, and so I have to pull every trick that I can think of to try and get Wagner dead in any reasonable amount of time. Fortunately, when you hit an enemy with the spinning attack, you have a little bit of negative pushback that drags you along. So with most enemies, they get pushed back as well, but with Wagner, he's just on his attack path. So you'll see Velvet kind of stick around and magnetize to him when she's doing the spinning attack.
That's kind of nice. That doesn't really help.
His one small mercy.
Wow, that was a terribly nice dodge that you had there.
There's just so much going on. I mean, you have the columns, either of which would probably kill me, and then the fire on the ground, and then the ice spirits are firing from the sky. There are some times when you just do not have a way out.
Yeah, and when he does,
it is what it is.
Dash.
Boss fight.
I'm surprised you didn't do a photon burst. Oh, you don't think? I don't think you have that.
Yeah, I do not have it at this point. And I'm trying to get him with a lucky cyclone, and
my God!
I
And you died on his head.
Sorry.
That was pretty epic.
Because he's just like, it was that death was too good to take out. He's like, oh, you want to use a cyclone on me, huh? Well, okay, here. And he takes me into my own cyclone. I love it.
That is pretty powerful. Let's say.
Well, this time I'm not having any of his crap, and if he wants to come do a flying tackle on me, he's got to get through the fire spirits to deliver it. Powder recover. Okay, back to hitting him.
Flip. Charge.
At this point, I probably could have switched back to one of my other items, but I didn't feel like doing that.
That's nice that you can just stand on his head and attack him like that. That's kind of nice.
Yeah, most everybody can do that. It's surprisingly the safest place to be. And heedless of the consequences, I use another cyclone on him because, hey, damage.
Hey, damage. How's it going, damage? It's a boss fight! 300,
I'm thankful
that's
for
nice.
every critical that I can get.
It is an Easter time blessing.
See that time? I got greedy.
You got greedy? You got greedy, Cass?
Yep.
He's not charmed by your feminine wiles.
He's not charmed by anything or anybody.
He's not charmed.
He wants a fight, he wants war. He is the raging dragon dog.
He's Ares Dragon.
This is another part of the reason why I loved dragons in Grim Grimoire. They reminded me of this guy, and I'm like, yeah!
As you took it. And you're going to kill him? Yes! 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 Good job, critical! Oh! No! Oh my God, you're gonna die!
win! No, I won.
Oh god!
Didn't die.
Oh my god!
Don't be arrogant, girl. Allow me to show you what a true dragon is capable of.
Namely,
you can
crushing
take my
your
life,
bones and drinking your
but
blood.
please, hear what I have to say first.
I do not care if you beg.
I have stopped the cauldron to prevent a great disaster. Hindle told me to come here.
Eh? What did you say? You stopped the cauldron that creates the jewels like the ones you use?
No one can command the cauldron now. Save for the one wearing this ring, Titrel. This ring is the only thing that can reactivate the cauldron.
Whenever I think here Titrel, I think of Trill.
If you speak the truth, then that means that no more jewels can be created.
The Demon Lord and the goblins are all searching for this ring. Please lend me your aid. I come here to hide this ring where nobody will be able to find it.
Are you saying that the Valentine royal family wishes to dig its own grave?
Most of the Valentine
I
royal
never
family
thought
is in
I'd
the
hear
grave.
that. But there is nowhere that is truly unreachable to all. Wherever the ring is buried, the dwarves will eventually dig it up, given time.
Then what do you suggest?
Let me take the ring. I am Wagner, ruler of the sky. Not even the beast of Armageddon can reach me above the clouds. And I am safe from Odin.
Why is that?
We made a deal long ago. In reward for his valor, I gave him my blood. The source of his mighty power is the dragon's blood running through his veins. As a result, Odin's powers cannot harm me. Now, give me that ring.
Please be careful. This ring is sought by more than just kings.
'Tis my responsibility.
Thank you, Wagner.
If Odin is hunting you, I would advise you to stay away from this mountain. I often see the Demon Lord's Valkyrie in the area.
I cannot hide from him. This situation must come to an end eventually. I may be Valentinian royalty, but I am Odin's daughter.
What?
It has been predicted. I will be captured by the Aesir. As the thief who ruined their chances of victory.